This is the Lenape Trail, a 36-mile trail named after the Lenape Native Americans. The trail crosses 11 towns throughout Essex County and goes through 18 of our parks. On the trail you'll find gardens, plenty of animals, beautiful overlooks, and some waterfalls. It may even go through the street that you live on and you never noticed. You just gotta make sure to look out for the yellow trail markers. The reason I bring this up is because the Nutley Farmers Market has moved to a new location. The new location is directly on the path, so I thought, what better time would it be to explore the entire trail? So let's go. The trail starts at the South Mountain Reservation in Milburn, a huge park in the Watchung Mountains. If you're planning a day at South Mountain, I recommend stopping at Harper's Cafe on your way in, and be sure to check out Hemlock Falls and the South Mountain Ferry Trail. From here, the trail goes into some suburban zones, crosses under 280, and eventually it gets you to the Eagle Rock Reservation. Eagle Rock has a lot to offer, some mellow hiking, and of course a great view of New York City at the 9/11 Memorial. You can't really see it right now, but I promise it's good. If you're thinking of going to Eagle Rock, I recommend stopping at Orange Sky Roasters on your way in. As you leave, you're spit out into Verona, eventually making it to Verona Park, a beautiful park centered around Lake Verona. Going onto the lake, you could enjoy some nice pedal boarding with these swan-shaped boats. If you're thinking of going to Verona Park, I recommend stopping at Paper Plane on your way in. They're probably the best coffee shop in New Jersey. Onward, we walk down Bloomfield Ave. It's funny to think of Essex County's most important street being a part of this trail. And luckily, Jola Coffee is pretty much on the route, so we're going to stop there before heading into Hilltop. Hilltop's a pretty cool place, nice and mellow, got some tall grass, mostly paved paths. My friends and I used to party here a lot when we were younger. I don't really have that much to say about Hilltop, it's kind of mellow. But we're entering my favorite section of the trail, which starts at the West Essex Trail. You can see Cedar Bean from the trail, and I recommend stopping there before going on to get a coffee. There's plenty of bike trails in here, the bamboo jungle, and once you get into Mills, there's a very epic view of New York City. As we exit Mills, we enter the Iris Garden. The flowers aren't in bloom right now, but when they are, it's beautiful. It's clear now that we're no longer in the woods, as we go on this trail and gets more and more suburban. We're headed towards Brookdale Park, which is a pretty good sized park in Bloomfield that features dog parks and fields, a rose garden, and plenty of calisthenic stations. It's a great place to spend the day, and I recommend stopping at Ladyfinger or Holston's on your way in, as they're both pretty much on the trail if you're going to or from Clark's Pond. From there, we enter Nutley, my hometown. Most of the Nutley portions of this trail run through the power lines. As a kid, we would ride our bikes through here, hang out in the woods, and build little clubhouses out of garbage picked furniture we found. So like I said, the farmers market is going to be set up on this street that runs directly through the path of the Lenape Trail outside of the high school. We're going to be here every Sunday, so if you want to come get a coffee while you're walking through the park, that's awesome. But if you come by on a day that we're not here, there's Kapali right there and Kubita right down the street. Two good places to get coffee. As we continue through Nutley, childhood memories come rushing back to me, like the time this kid I knew broke his leg trying to jump this gap. The Belleville portion of this trail is similar to the Nutley one. It mostly runs through the power lines and eventually gets you to Belleville Park. We're so close to the end. Belleville Park connects to Newark's Branch Brook Park. I like to call it the Central Park of New Jersey. Branch Brook Park is home of the largest collection of cherry blossom trees in the country, and in early April this place is otherworldly. We enter our final mile as we pass the spot I got married. I had no idea it was on the Lenape Trail. The trail ends next to the Sacred Heart Basilica, an architectural feat welcoming you to the fully urban landscape far from the mountains we started our day in. If you're coming from Newark, stop by Black Swan Espresso on your way into the park. And if you're coming from Belleville, the Cos Coffee HQ is right around the corner. Thank you for coming on this journey, and I hope you enjoy some of these parks and places to get coffee that New Jersey has to offer.